Have you ever thought about who really runs the world? It's not just people sitting on thrones or in office towers. You can hear their names from behind gold, quiet, and oil. Elon Musk, Big Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates says that guys who build rockets change economies and make news. But what if I told you that far from Silicon Valley and Wall Street, there is a family whose wealth makes even the richest men look poor? This is a family whose power is so great that they don't just follow the rules of global wealth. They make them. This is the House of Saud. You won't see them on Forbes covers or late-night interviews, but their fingerprints are on every barrel of oil, every luxury skyscraper in London, and every quiet decision that changes the markets in ways you don't see coming. Their kingdom isn't based on code. It's on control, which is worth an estimated $1.40 to $4 trillion. This royal family not only owns the most valuable oil company in the world, but they also shape the very structure of global power. This isn't just about money. It's about heritage and the art of ruling without ever having to speak. Welcome to a world where gold flows like water, silence is more powerful than speech, and one royal name still holds the crown. The $1.4 trillion empire. That number is so huge that it stops you in your tracks. Not millions or billions, but trillions of dollars are moving through a single royal family tree. This isn't just normal wealth. It's dynastic power that has been built up over decades and is kept safe by custom, oil, and silence, while tech billionaires fly around in rocket ships to find the future. The House of Saud runs oil gold right now and has an effect on their real engine. Aramco is a huge company whose market value soared past $2 trillion in 2022, making it the most valuable company in the world, worth more than any tech giant and more than the GDP of some G20 countries put together. But Aramco is more than just a business. It's also a geopolitical force. Its oil output can make or break markets, and its decisions swing the world economy like a pendulum, and the man in charge is a dictator. As a ruler, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud has full control over Aramco and, by extension, most of the world's energy routes. His power isn't loud, it's strategic and well thought out. Every trade route protected, every deal signed in Dubai or New York, and every investment in defense, diplomacy, or development can be traced back to this royal family. But here's what makes this family unique. They don't just have money. They use it to build permanence. From marble palaces in Riyadh to luxury towers in London, from sovereign wealth funds in Silicon Valley to billion-dollar deals signed in quiet back rooms, the Saud family's home is everywhere and nowhere to be seen. As you think you've seen the height of power, a new chapter starts. While King Salman protects the legacy, his son, a brave visionary trained in the shadows, is getting ready to lead the empire in a way the world has never seen before. He's not here to keep the crown. He's here to redefine it. But before we get into the man who holds the kingdom's real keys, tell us what has surprised you the most about the House of Saud so far. Their numbers, their reach, or the quiet way they rule the world. Leave your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Also, if this story has opened your eyes even a little, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. The next story is about a king whose quiet is more powerful than any news story. The person who keeps an empire together is usually someone quiet and powerful. That person is King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, who is 88 years old, and not just a monarch. He's also the anchor of a trillion-dollar dynasty. Born in Riyadh and raised among kings, he shaped the capital before he even claimed the crown. And when he took the throne in 2015, his influence reached across borders, carrying both political weight and spiritual authority as the guardian of the two holy mosques. But beneath the titles lies real power. Every drop of Saudi oil, every Aramco deal, and every move in the energy market goes through his palace. Al Yama isn't just a residence, it's the place where important decisions are made around the world. He rules quietly, but his silence moves the world, and his legacy isn't just in what he does, but in who comes next, a son who isn't just an heir but a disruptor. Young, bold, and unapologetic. So what happens when tradition gives way to transformation? Next, meet the prince who dares to redefine the kingdom. It's Mohammed bin Salman MBS that changes everything. If King Salman built the fortress, Then Mohammed bin Salman, or MBS, is destroying the old maps and making his own. At age 39, he's not here to take over tradition. He's here to change it. He grew up in Riyadh's royal halls. MBS didn't just stand there and wait. He watched and learned. When he became crown prince in 2017, the world expected things to stay the same, but they got a storm. He announced Vision 2030, an ambitious plan to stop Saudi Arabia from being dependent on oil and make it a modern tech-driven powerhouse in tourism, AI, renewable energy, and more. He isn't making changes to the system, he's rebuilding it. It's risky and controversial, but it's working for him, who has a personal fortune of $25 billion. NBS has everything, but gold isn't what drives him. Some people fear him, but many people admire him. One thing is clear, MBS isn't waiting for the future, he's building it. So how does a man like this choose to live next? We'll go into a world of yachts, palaces, and underwater chambers where wealth isn't shown, it's sculpted. Don't forget to subscribe, because what comes next is pure royal indulgence lifestyle of a billionaire, luxury that knows no bounds. Have you ever thought about how a man with unlimited wealth really lives, not in theory or on paper, but in marble and gold in times that feel like myth? Welcome to Mohammed bin Salman's world, where money doesn't matter and power shows up in the real world. His life isn't counted in money, but in statements. First, let's go to France, just outside of Paris, where a castle that is unlike any other sits in peace. The Chateau Louis XIV was bought for more than $300 million. It's not just a house, it's a monument to creativity and taste. Own movie theater, very large dance, a wine cellar with space for 3,000 bottles and bright lighting, but the most stunning feature is an underwater glass room hidden behind a moat where guests can sip tea and watch fish swim silently above them. It seems like a royal fantasy, but for MBS, it's just another Tuesday back in Riyadh, where his personal estate shines like a jewel in the desert. Gold ceilings, hand-laid murals use technology that is so advanced it could be used on a military base. There's the sea, and there's a castle that wasn't just built to guard. This boat Serene is more than 430 feet long and costs about $500 million. 2 helipads access for submarines. Spa theaters with indoor pools. It's not a ship. It's a castle that floats across the water in quiet and steel. His cars are like the Bugatti Veyron and the Rolls-Royce Phantom. Bentleys are built for both the beach and the city, and each one is a throne on wheels. But here's the thing, this isn't just a fancy car for the sake of it. This is a message. Every inch of luxury is planned to be a show of power, style, and unbeatable vision. He doesn't live like a billionaire. He lives like the king or queen of the new world. But behind all this grandeur, there's someone who walks quietly, reservedly, but deeply admired in every royal hall. She may not be in the news, but her presence is felt deeply. Next, meet Queen Fabian Fala, the woman behind the prince and the invisible force shaping the soul of the Saudi royal family. She is the hidden, powerful woman. But even in a world full of gold, grandeur, and ambition, there is one presence that shines through.